Hi, this is Mike again. In this tutorial, we're going to look at how to handle sensitive information over the internet, either receiving or sending. So some information like IEP information can be attached via like PDF through Outlook email. If you're just sending it between like from teacher to teacher or to an administrator. Um, so that can be handled over email. There's a sufficient amount of security that comes with our email. Things you don't like want to send over email, like in the text body of the email, would be things like account numbers or passwords or anything like that. So, a word on that. Um, any information that's sent through email over the district network is their responsibility to create security for that. And they've done a little bit of a better job recently of doing, two factor identification through Outlook email and things like that. Um, but you have to remember is that we're on an open network, and an open network is much less secure than a closed network, meaning that anybody can get on to our network. All they have to do is just have a Long Beach password, um, and the internet here is fairly open for third parties. That would be different. Let's say that compared to like your home internet. So your home internet probably comes with a certain amount of security um, and the ability to control the passwords to get into it and things like that. But for the most part, you can send things over email. Things like IEPs. You just don't want to include any sensitive info. You shouldn't be doing any banking. You shouldn't be doing anything over email or anything like that over our school internet. Your phone's like LTE or 5G would work fine. That's got security kind of built into it, and then your home internet. Now, if it comes down to like sensitive documents you need to share um, over our internet that are the things that maybe not school related, or maybe they are school related, but they're like pathway information or student information or applications or things like that that you would be sending from within the school. It has a school related purpose, but you're sending that information out to maybe like an outside source for like maybe job placement for special education, or an application from a student like an A's to a technical program or something like that, and you want to keep that private. The best way to go about doing that would be to just go to your Google Drive like this. Okay. And then what you do is you would just go new. I usually like to put things in folders first before I create any type of documents. And that way I can find the folder really easily. So I would create the folder, and let's see, sample secure, secure folder. And I would create it. Okay. And then once you open it, then you just drop your files in here. Now what you can do is you can control the security of this folder. So right now, this only I can see what's in this folder. Now, if I want to share it with somebody, then what I would do is I would come up here to sample secure folder, right click on it, go to share, and then make sure that the bottom says restricted, right? Only people added can open with this link. So even if you copy the link and set it, nobody would be able to open it because it's restricted. Then what you do is up here, then what you would do is you could put the email of the person that you want to send it to. So again, that's right click, share, make sure you leave it restricted, come and add people in groups, and then you can go ahead and then share the specific email of the person you want to share it to. Then what you would do is you would come back to the secure folder. You would go get link, okay, and see it's still restricted, but you would see what it says up here. No one has been added yet. The email that you put in that first section that I just showed you, that's where the email would appear. Then you can copy the link and send it to that person, and only they can open it. So that's a super secure way. The only people that can access documents like that would be the district, since they own these folders. Now, if it's something in your private life or situation, you can just if you have a Google account, you can send things just the same way through your own personal email, and then only you, and then of course like Google can see what you're sending back and forth. But you have an expectation of privacy when you're sending those types of things in a restricted manner. Okay. So those are a couple of ways that you can send secure information over the internet, like over the school network. If you have additional needs, go ahead and email me.